Hey there, and welcome to our example on vivid light. Now, you can think of vivid light as kind of an extreme example of overlay. It takes 50% gray, that becomes invisible, and then your light areas actually have a color dodge effect on them, and your dark areas have a color burn effect on them. So both of those are really intense saturated colors as well. So this is like, it's a super saturated, intense blending mode that adds a lot of light, a lot of dark, and a lot of color to your photo. So let's go ahead and take a look at our example. So here we are in our sample images, chapter 3, 16 vivid light, and you'll notice we have a little asterisk, which means that this will be different when using opacity versus using fill. So important to note there, and we'll show you the differences. So let's hit open there. I'm going to hit F for full screen. Now, because vivid light uses color dodge and color burn, let's go ahead and make two vivid light layers. So let's grab an adjustment layer here. We'll go to solid color, and then I just want to choose a color that's, again, all I need to do is choose something that's lighter than 50% gray. So let's just choose a color that's a little bit lighter, and we'll go with a nice kind of, there we go, something like that. A little bit on the orange side. Kind of looks brown. Now, let's go ahead and change this from normal down to vivid light. Okay? And I know because this is brighter, let's just double click there, because this is brighter than 50% gray, then it's going to make my image brighter, okay, and basically it's going to use the color dodge algorithm. Now let's go ahead and make a duplicate of this layer. There we go. It's still set to vivid light, and in this case we're going to choose a nice like teal color, and we're going to make this darker. So this is now using, again, because we're lower than 50% gray. See, if I just set this to 0% saturation and 50% gray, there we go, and hit OK, this layer becomes completely, like, it doesn't do anything, right, because it's 50% gray. So let's go ahead and grab a color here and bring it on down, and now we're using color burn on this layer. So we have both color dodge and color burn happening at the same time using vivid light. Now, let's go ahead and just choose, I'm just going to have just this color going on because we kind of have a dark, moody, maybe I'm in a cemetery. I'm not sure where this is, but it kind of looks like a cemetery. So let's go ahead and take a look at the differences between opacity and fill. So we're going to start off, let's go ahead and bring our opacity to 60%. Okay, so I'm going to hit V for my move tool and then 6 for an opacity of 60%. Okay, and let's just make a stamp visible layer. And I'm just type 060, so we know that's opacity for 60. All right, and then we'll take the same layer, and I'm going to hit Shift 6 to bring our fill to 60%. So here's what our image looks like with a fill of 60%, and here we are at an opacity of 60%. So you can see with fill, it's actually making colors even darker. So zooming in, we can see opacity is a little bit more subtle, and fill, we have a little bit of a stronger effect. So with all of our blending modes in the Special 8 group, just keep in mind that if you don't like the effect that you're getting when you're changing your opacity, you always have the option to change your fill as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this preview back off. Let's make both of these layers visible, and I'm just going to lower the fill on both of these. So I'm going to hit V and then Shift 5 on both of these, and we're going to get 50% fill on both of them. So here we are adding color. Remember, this is basically a softer version of color dodge is what's happening right now, okay, because it's darker, or color burn rather, and this is basically color dodge. So we're adding color to our lights and color to our shadows. Keep in mind we've got more contrast going because it's in our contrast group, and we've got saturation happening as well. So if you want kind of like a stark, bold, interesting look, then vivid light is a really great blend mode. Next, we're going to take a look at linear light, which is an even stronger effect than vivid light. It uses linear dodge and linear burn to achieve the effect. Alright guys, we'll see you in that video.